Coming up on Point News, gun violence is a growing concern. We have the story on how Point Park is making sure students are safe.
The Stephen Foster statue is coming down, and we're going in depth in a Point News feature, the story on what's next for the statue.
And almost 50 years to the day Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated. We have a Point News feature covering the anniversary of his death. Point News starts now. According to a report from the Center for Disease Control, more than 23,000 Americans die each year from infection caused by antibiotic-resistant germs. In a new study, the CDC has found that new germs have been found in all 50 states across America containing these resistant tendencies. According to the study, the CDC's lab network uncovered 221 instances of germs with unusual antibiotic resistance in 2017. The report also indicated that health departments can lead the containment of these new germs by handling the new germs as soon as possible. Welcome back to Point News. This weekend, Point Park's competitive dance team will be heading to Illinois, and our very own Kimberly Kagi will be joining them. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, Wyatt, we're in our competition season here at Point Park, and we'll be traveling to Illinois for a regional competition for our preseason.
That's super exciting. So does Point Park stand a good chance?
Well, the dance team is ranked 4-1 right now. We were just undefeated until last weekend, actually.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, good luck to the girls. Good luck to the whole team. And that does it for this week's Point News. Be sure to join us next Thursday live at 2 p.m.
Have a great week, everybody.
After all this cold weather could be there for a warm-up on the horizon.
Point News weather reporter Wyatt Cree has the update.
Well, guys, it looks like today might be that warm-up. As you can see, we will have a high of 61 with a low of 45. So maybe before you head out today, grab a light coat and possibly an umbrella because there is a 79% chance of precipitation. But I will have your 3-day weather forecast with you later in today's show. So let's head back to Tassay and Sarah at the desk.
What this weekend holds for us. Wyatt?
Let's take a look at our 3-day Point News weekend weather. If you look on Friday, we have a high of 49 and a low of 21, and that precipitation will continue all day Friday. A 72% chance. Grab your umbrellas, your raincoats, your rain boots, everything. I think you might need it this weekend. That rain will continue into Saturday, where we'll have a high of 41 and a low of 27. And if we take a look at Sunday, about the same temperatures, a high of 45 and a low of 34. Again, that precipitation is continuing. Looks like that little taste of spring that we're getting today will not continue. Let's head back to the desk with Sarah and Tassay. Welcome back to Point News. Let's see what the weather has in store for the Pirate games coming up this weekend.
And that's right, Wyatt. So on today we have a high of 47 and a low of 36 with a 20% chance of precipitation. So make sure you break out those windbreakers, rain boots, because there is some chance for some showers today. And what's good for the next one?
Well, coming up Friday and Saturday for the weekend, we will have a high of 51, giving you finally a little bit more spring. However, precipitation of 60% chance, so if you're going to the game, bring a poncho, bring an umbrella. Saturday, a little colder with a high of 39 and a low of 23, precipitation 20%. And Jess, how do we round out the weekend?
And yeah, to wrap up the rest of the weekend, we have a high of 44 and a low of 30 with 0 precipitation. So that's hopefully spring coming here and maybe not so many April showers as we close this weekend.
Awesome.
Yeah, so as we find out what's been happening and going on with commuting students and what has been plaguing them.
Also, did you know that food insecurity is prevalent amongst college students? Coming up on Point News. Welcome back. The Pirates kicked off the season with a winning streak, but could they keep it up?
Right now, sports reporter Julie Gernick has everything you need to know about everything going on right now in the world of sports. Julie?
Thanks, Julie. Now, did you see it Monday night? Snow on April 10th.
Oh my gosh, what is happening?
I cannot believe it. So 3 weeks into spring, and it seems like the winter weather just won't let up, at least until now. So let's take a look at our forecast. As you can tell, Thursday, today we have a high of 70 with a low of 52, only a 50% chance of precipitation, but it is a little windy out there, so grab a coat. Friday, you can expect a high of 80. Similarly, a high of 79 on Saturday, lows of 59 and 60 with precipitation at 25 and 70. And Nicole, how are we going to round out our weekend on Sunday?
On Sunday, we're going to have a high of 74 degrees and a low of 47, but we are going to have an 85% chance of rain. So Sunday is going to be your day to stay inside, but Friday and Saturday do look beautiful.
Now we'd like to turn to another Point News feature. April 4th, 1968, Martin Luther King was assassinated. This being the 50th anniversary of his death, Point News reporter Kim Keegi takes a look on how he was tied to Pittsburgh.
And that does it for this week's Point News. Be sure to join us next Thursday live at 2 p.m.
Have a great week, Pittsburgh.